It's a beautiful game. I've been able to broadcast many games here. I think the same applies to you, Dunny. This is as electric as I can recall. Middle channel, Buonga! With the arrival of Song Hyun-min, can they get their #1 star from years past?
Keep an eye on the upper right-hand side of your screen. He's floating off McVeigh and Dua. As he times his run perfectly, it's the extraordinary left foot of David Martinez that picks out the run. Perfectly timed, but still so much work to do. He uses the skip, the graft of a touch up and over a stranded goalkeeper. And an important start and a ruthless finish once again from Denny Bouanga.
Wish him a speedy recovery.
And not the only player missing, right? Ryan Hollingshead, Jeremy Abobasi, Tim Tillman.
Jockey in behind Tafari Lozano! They always find a way! Jockey ties it!
With that quick acceleration to cause problems for any agile center back. And as he breaks this back line, he gets the deflection off Tafari. Now the question, Max, is going to be the left arm. As that ball comes up and over the top, he has extended with the left arm. Has he made his body, quote-unquote, unnaturally bigger? VAR, Jose Carlos Rivero, is going to be looking at the moment the ball touches that left arm.
The ball by Valencia didn't get to its intended target, Song Hyun-min. Now in behind for Smoliakov. This is Dreyer. This is his sweet spot. The big cut. A second cut. And in! Is he your MVP?
If you can hit an incisive ball like this, Zverskov, perfectly weighted, time and space, and he gets Smoliakov down on the ground, and that Cruyff, that chop back, is really, really important, because the second touch then draws in Segura, skips away from him, has Hugo Lloris at his mercy, and a dying moment of a touch from Smoliakov, trying to recover after he'd gone to ground on skates. The first chop, the skip away, and then the deflection. Make it 31 goal contributions for Dreyer this season. His 14th goal in the season. And an important one on the road once again for San Diego.
Morales right back for O'Toole. O'Toole funnels it back. Hack up top. Give and go. Hack shoots. Hack scores. NYC have the opening goal. Justin Hack's first goal in 2 years puts the home side in front 1-0.
But this is purposeful from Morales. When he steps to get in front of Bartlett, he's established.
Long throw comes in. Benteke doesn't get to the ball. Pirani gets it back. Pirani fires, hits the bar, and goes into the net. Gabriel Pirani equalizes in the 43rd with a brilliant strike from the top of the 18.
Benteke takes the attention of two defenders, but it's Pirani who sells the fake and gets Martinez to buy it. Watch the way in which Pirani shapes as though he's going to strike this ball the first time, and the forward Martinez, unfamiliar with defending in these situations, overcommits, and now Pirani is able to get on the preferred right foot, gets his body shape around it, and that is the only place he can put it that the U.S. men's national team goalkeeper Matt Freese cannot reach. A stellar strike from Gabriel Pirani.
And Pascal Jansen has talked about the fact that you need to make sure that your team is disciplined out of possession. And a couple of those wins, they were unfortunate to not get a second or third. But here's Benteke. That is a delightful pass into a space. Pirani shoots. Pirani torches the threads. DC are back from 1-0 down to a 2-1 advantage.
His hips open up, and he gets the pass inch perfect to Pirani. A wonderful first touch sets up Pirani, where now, all of a sudden, There's no other thought about, do I take another touch? It's, do I open up the hips to show a bit of deception, which he does, and then at the last second, he closes them. This is really well worked from Pirani to do just enough to freeze Matt Freeze, and that is a wonderful goal against the run of play.
Gianni drifted wide, inside to Zaha. Zaha, dip of the shoulder, chips it up into the air, back post, Vargas heads it in, Brian Bronico! Cleared off the line, no! Goal, Brian Bronico! A flash of lightning from Brian Bronico! Charlotte FC lead 1-0 in New England.
Oh. Right, it starts off this left side. Gianni able to find Zaha, looking for this change of point. It's a well-timed run, headed across. Brant Bronico is not tracked by anyone. Turner comes out. It did appear that that definitely went over the line, played across very well by Vargas. And right here, Bronico, brave, doing everything he can to make sure that this turns into a goal for Charlotte FC.
He follows up where you have to follow and puts his head where it might hurt.
Oh.
If you love the beautiful game, your jaw drops when Callis Hill has the ball. A back heel into Youssef. Resets with Yule. Heel floats it. Campana! It'll drop and it's in! Ignatius Ganago with a strike of venom. New England equalize.
Yeah. Sees that little ball over the top. He gets on the half turn. He's checking his shoulder twice. That scanning allows him to play this ball and see it. Give credit to Campana for the challenge. Ganago right there on the back side is ready for anything that pops down. Great little touch by Campana, and then the finish right there. Enough power that nothing Tim Ream could do in this moment to save it.
Composure from Ganago as he watches it drop. A perfect finish. Kisses it into the back of the net. And New England Revolution put themselves into an equalized spot. Westwood swings, headed down! Idan Toklamati gives Charlotte FC the lead.
A great service from Ashley Westwood and a powerful header from Idan Toklamati. Comes right in front, times it perfect, heads it straight into the ground, shows that athleticism, but also the technical execution to get this straight down. That is a nightmare for a goalkeeper, Matt Turner, and as you can see, absolutely.
Lesnes picking up the scraps. Baribo towards the edge. Lukic. Angle against Iloski. Plays it across. Goal! Goal! In predatorial fashion, Bruno Damiani with the goal. And on the big night in the Eastern Conference, Philly land the first punch.
Big moment for a big-time player, but how about the build-up from Philadelphia Union? This is quality. Patience and excellence with the delivery, and Damiani waiting for his chance to seize upon Iloski's cross and getting there first. The aggression, the determination, the power and the will gets him there, but the quality of that header finds the back of the net. It's a brilliant goal.
And what is the plan here? Is this a cross or do you go towards goal? Just a one-man wall there of Corbiano. Across the face of goal, and Sealy has done it again. The hot streak continues for Jonte Sealy. His 4th in 5 games, and Montreal is on top.
The sacrifice for the newcomer, Jaime, but you can't take Jonte Sealy off the field right now. You have to say that the marking is atrocious, though, from Toronto. For Sealy to make his way inside of Long and Araya, untouched, direct route to goal. All he has to do is make contact, and he powers it home. Sean Johnson without a chance from that close.
Well, free header undersells his freedom. Moran on the underlapping run. Duke coming back defensively. Sorio Off the chest, able to run onto it now. Gosset's there! Stop! On the rebound, Osorio! Jonathan Osorio! Ties it up at 1!
12-year veteran plus. And Vilsaint does very well to get this strike away. It's a huge rebound after the goalkeeper, Gillier, stabs out the right palm. And then steering it home with conviction is Jonathan Osorio.
Unsure of themselves at times in a way that Sporting can exploit that. It's dig up over the top, get in behind, early chance.
By Leibold, it bounces all the way across to Shelton. He drives one in low, and it's redirected into the back of the net. Dejan Joveljic.
He struggled with the space overall, Dejan Joveljic, with the partner up high, but in the absence of that, you have to retain belief in the movements that this ball is coming back in no matter what. His movements are where he gets this right. The ability to crash the six on the diagonal.
Looking for a season sweep of the Colorado Rapids. But here comes Bassett for the visitors, driving forward, and he finds Navajo. Navajo into the area, chips it past the keeper and in. Navajo's got the answer, and it's all level here at Children's Mercy Park.
But I love how Bassett recognizes Aronson's deep. Bassett more than happy to step up because Davis and Basong had come a little bit high. Good pocket.
This is Bassett on the right-hand side. He drives it toward the back post. It's corralled by Santos. He'll put one back across. He finds Navajo, and then it's knocked on by Rosenberry. Not sure how much he knew about it, but Rosenberry at the right place, the right time, and it's 2-1 Colorado.
You lose a little bit in coverage, but the aggression that he's willing to display on the front line with that magical wand of a left foot. Good for touch. The second holds Suleymanov and allows Hafanov.
Shallowy. Into the area he goes. Shallowy riding one challenge. Shallowy! With authority! The Hungarian assassin has leveled the match!
Still favorites Jansen Miller. Excellent patience by the center back to allow the space to hold on the outside. But the resurgence of form of Daniel Shallowy cannot be understood. In the moment, you tip your cap to Shallowy.
And now it's Toy through. Toy, left-footed shot, and goal! A 1-2 punch from Sporting Kansas City in short order. They're ahead 3-2.
The whole back line jumps. Smart by Munoz. First touch out in front, and the best.
Portland once again, and the header's redirected in by Joveljic. The deftest of touches from Dejan Joveljic. He's got a brace, and Sporting have a 2-goal advantage.
Individual effort. The explosion by Joveljic just.
McLean over the service. Jack McLean driving it into a dangerous spot, and it's 1-0. Ezequiel Ponce had the winner when these teams played in June, and he opens the scoring tonight against Roman Berkey and St. Louis City.
Running hard. And look at that ball just swinging away at all times. No chance that Roman Berkey can leave his line. The pace on it. Maybe win it back, but are just a little bit overzealous. Give up an easy free kick.
Dorsey pushed forward. Bending ball, looking for Ponce, and an own goal will make it 2-0. Sometimes you just put it in the mixer and good things happen. I don't think Ponce touched it, but it's 2-0 Houston.
Set up and turn their back to the goal. Look at all of them dropping back to their own goal with no real time. And Kessler not sure, is Ponce going to get to this first? Hesitates a little bit, but look at the pace on this ball from Dorsey to go behind the back line. Puts Kessler in a really tough spot to have to make a play. Because even if he does get a clean touch on that, where does he redirect it? He's facing his own goal.
Instead, it's Artur, the Brazilian, that comes away with it into space. Linger trying to bust it to get there, but Fall has the inside track. Oh, he missed it. Fall misplayed it. Here comes Linger all the way across, and his first ever for Dwayne Holmes. He literally just stepped on. That might be his first touch, and it's 3-0 Dynamo.
Looks like a bad pass from Jack McGlynn. Andre Linger's just hanging out there thinking it's going to be a routine back pass, but he follows it. And there's Dwayne Holmes on the back post for an easy tap-in. Just the unfortunate nature of Falou Fall. Just pulls his head up, misses that pass. And Andre Linger's there to clean up the scraps and just slot that one across to an empty back post where Holmes is there to tap it in with ease. That turns into a cross and an own goal. Not good enough there. And then on the third one, it's an individual error that really hurt the team. The individual errors you can address because the player already knows.
Betcher trying to send that one in, deflected away. And the follow-up shot up into the corner from Edward Leuven. Is there life in St. Louis?
Much that's picture perfect for St. Louis City SC here tonight. But this volley is picture perfect. The ball falls to his feet, and look at the effortless nature, the technique of this. Simon Betcher just laying that down, and look at the pace come off the boot. Just phenomenal. Just makes it look so easy. And that's thousands and thousands of attempts throughout his lifetime.
Leuven, who had an absolute golazo a moment ago. Great exchange right there. Frees up Durkin all the way to the back post. Headed, and it's 3-2!
Quick combination play and a phenomenal ball to the back post, and Joyner's just waiting for that one. Look at this ball from Durkin. It's well weighted. Joyner off of 2 feet, able to then get that snap header down to the back post. And another picture perfect attack. We got ourselves a game here, Rogo.
You know, juice in the legs where you're trying to do a little bit more than you maybe would, and that's what we're seeing on both sides of the line.
Alzate again. High header and a goal! Ronald Hernandez! And the Five Stripes take the lead at Jonas Park. Just the second goal in Ronald Hernandez's MLS career.
This is very good service to the back post, and Hernandez is the first to rise up and pound it home. Look at this service. It's teasing. Joe Willis has to stay on his line, and the back line is now turning, trying to find their men, the ball, the reference, and exactly understanding where they are. The only person who is not needing any second to react is Hernandez. That's the reason why he's first to it. You can see exactly what it means to him, and this is what a rivalry match looks like. I told you, nobody is looking at the table, and I can guarantee you the
action right now. Harks.
Oh, well done, Dubasarski.
Out of his range. Dubasarski, Wolf. Oh, what a pass. Bukari. Bukari! That's Ghanaian goal for the Verde and Black, and they lead 1-0.
This goal wins it back in midfield of Chicho Arango. Now there's a lot of space to run, and the timing of this pass and the weight is brilliant for Bukari, and he keeps his nerve, and that is a good finish into that corner. It's a perfect goal for Austin. They really like to score goals going fast in transition, and that is devastating. The through ball and then the finish. 1-0. What a good start to this game.
Next on the list, Jaime Moreno. Roberts took his eye off of it, tried to save it. Bukari goes the other way for Austin! Uzuni! It's the $12 million man!
Go out for a throw-in for the opposition, then to keep it in for Bukari. No, you got to just let that go out, and now they're off to the races again. And Bukari does well to pick out Uzuni right in front. Of great form he's in. Both of them, in fact. Very unselfish from Bukari. He knows what he wants out of that play, and he wants his number 10 on the end of it, and that's 2-0. Could have been prevented, but Austin won't mind one bit.
And the way the last 5 minutes had played out. Looks inside. Over to Jones. Fired through and then put in by Muni. Well, Dan is the man in the middle of the wall, and the center back scores to have the deficit.
Use whatever you can use to get back in the side. And it's a set play to the edge of the box, and then it goes into a whole lot of bodies. This could fall to anyone. And there's Daniel Muni. He's alive to put that in the back of the net. What a great time to get a goal. Element of fortune about that, dropping to Muni.
Sticky on Jones's boots, won by Rubio. Wolf. Middle of the park. Bukari.
Oh!
It's an own goal on Wilson at the worst possible time. Cued to the middle, and it may be the dagger on the night.
At that back post. It's unlucky, but here you see Rubio at the back post. Head up from Bukari. And Wilson has to make a play on the ball. Unlucky moment for him. A big time in the game. And Austin, they get some distance away from San Jose with an own goal.
Initial indicators, it was Harvey, but indeed it is German-born American Julian Gressel. Contentious, it breaks now. Here comes Anthony with his sights set forward. It's Anthony! Big head and bundled in right up the foot of the defender. Disaster strikes, and Portland in need of attacking bite. Get a helping hand from Minnesota's defense. Delight for the Timbers. Disaster.
They've been slick, they've been efficient going forward. This is where he gets caught the wrong side, then he just drives in. Sinclair gets a touch, he just pushes it in, and unfortunately for the defender, he just couldn't get out of the way. Ramiro, the Argentinian, just trying to backheel, but once you get square on, Boxer, he had no chance against the Brazilian, and then it just backs off the Argentinian and just goes in there. Sinclair, again, has got no chance. But they square the back line up, and where they are so square, they run at them with pace. And you can hear a pin drop in this place, and Ramiro just couldn't quite sort his feet out, and it buckles around, and it's in the back of Minnesota. But it's, like you said, it's big shoes to fill.
Put Hlongwane as his partner.
Yeah, I'm not sure where that worked out, because I thought he was having a good opportunity on this right-hand side.
Trap looking to go long. It's on. Lud!
Oh!
Magnificent! Direct, lethal, and merciless. Robin
is at the highest level. What about this? They get it in the midfield. These little running behind. That is a perfect delivery. And the touch, Christian, is magnificent. And then to have the